Right, so from the front we have Carter Skews from P1, Chad Hewitt P2, Elliot Cleary P3, Jude Livermore P4, Ethan Bryson P5, Luke Jacobson P6, Olivia Herbison P7, Braden Hill, followed by Jet Johnson, Jack Stimson, Jordan Durrington and Owen Hughes as the green flag drops.
Out in front, Carter Skews with the great getaway there. He's jumped out to a few car length lead over this pack. They've sorted themselves out over the past two heats, so it's fastest to the front in this one. And Carter Skews out there doing the job at the moment. Great start there over Chad Hewitt. He's back there in second as they sort themselves out on this opening lap of this 10-minute heat. So we go under the pit straight. Hewitt's put the head down, his eyes forward. He is locked on the back of Carter Skews as they trip the timing beacon for the first time. So it's Skews, Hewitt. Elliot Cleary, one of the hot shoes from the earlier rounds this year, is in third. Jude Livermore fourth. Then we go back to Ethan Bryson. Luke Jacobson, great run by Luke here today. Held out Libby Herbison for much of that race and accumulated points to this one. Luke Jacobson's now ahead of Libby on the track. Then we go back to Braden Hill, Jet Johnson, Jack Stimson and Jordan Durrington out there rounding out the carts on track. 11 carts here for the juniors, round number 6.
Fairly healthy battle there going on for the lead between Carter Skews and Chad Hewitt. Chad's currently the series leader so far, coming into round 6. And then behind him, Elliot Cleary, who's in position number 2 for the series so far. So it's on between not only for this race, but also the series is well and truly alive. As they came into this round, there's only 10 points that separated those two drivers. So they'll be after every position they can get.
Elliot Cleary under fire. Also the battle's on for the lead there, Skews and Hewitt. So 2 battle packs emerging here. 1, 2, then 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. That's from Cleary right the way back through Herbison as they go through turn 1. Bryson now having a look up the inside of Jude Livermore at turn 1, not able to make it stick. Reeling off quick laps. Nice cool morning here at Slideways Go-Karting World. Karts making max horsepower. The tyres are gripped up. The track's in A1 condition this morning. So we should be seeing some quick lap times once they find some clear air. Onto the pit straight one more time. Still Skews, half a car length back to Hewitt, eyes down. Cleary is a little bit further back than Livermore. Then it's Bryson. Then Jacobson. Great job there by Jacobson in the white helmet to be mixing up with these guys and girls at the front of the pack here.
Side by side for the front 2. Chad had a look up the inside, but on the outside and hung out to dry on the next turn. So Carter continues to lead the way. Chad currently the fastest lap of the race at 40.093.
Around the back behind the workshop. Laps ticking down here. Oh, a little bit skating through there for Carter Skews. Under maximum attack. Jude Livermore's right there in the back of Cleary. Here we go. Libby's made the move stick down the inside of Jacobson. So a position game there for Olivia Herbison, who last weekend was racing in the Saudi World Series in Italy. So lots of laps on the board. She's a world-class competitor. Jacobson comes back on the inside there. Great little comeback move there by Jacobson, but he wasn't able to advance position. The top 2 liner stand, Chad Hewitt. He was quick here on Friday night. He's always quick here, but really is hitting his straps as this season progresses. Carter Skews stepping up from the cadets. Bit of a gap back there to Elliot Cleary. Livermore still applying heaps of pressure there as they head up to turn number 2. Bit of a bump there by Hewitt. Well, the officials would have seen that if there's anything in it, but he's not able to make it past.
Yeah, no. Hung out to dry on the outside again, so he made that move last time around, but didn't quite pull it off. But unfortunately hasn't pulled that one off again this time. So he's going to have to look for another way past if he wants to pass Carter with about 6 or so laps to go.
And if they keep battling like this, it's only going to fall them back towards the pack. That gap first, second, and then the gap back to third, visibly closer this time by. Nothing in it there. Fastest man on track is actually Ethan Bryson. Oh no, we go back to Olivia Herbison, 39.941. Plenty of speed back in the pack where there's a bit more clear air. But these trains, they just hold each other up a little bit. Side by side back there, Jet Johnson being hung out to dry on the outside as they head up to the far end of the racetrack. He'd be back there battling with Braden Hill, another of the competitors who stepped up from the Slideways cadets this year. But it is on at the front. Karting, Chad Hewitt in this train, Cleary, Livermore, Bryson, Herbison now closing in on them, and Jacobson just losing a little bit of ground in the last couple of laps. Then we've got this great battle still back here between Braden Hill, Jet Johnson and Jack Stimson there. So all these battles, plenty of racing up and down the field no matter where you look.
Looked like Jet got a little bit tangled up there with Braden, but managed to pull out of that one. And hold positions as the leaders cross the line one more time. Fastest kart on track is Chad Hewitt. No, is now Olivia Herbison with a 39.793.
It's on again, they move for the lead. Hewitt up the inside of Carter's
switchback. Can he pull off the switchback? He does. Chad through to the lead. They're still side by side. Plenty of close racing going on there.
Great stuff. Fantastic action here in the juniors, aged 12 to 15 years, and Chad Hewitt with the move through to the lead there. It took a few corners to get the job done, but now he's out in front.
Carter clearly not happy with that move as well, right? And he comes down the main straight. I'm sure the officials are well and truly aware of what's happened there, and will continue to keep a close eye on them. But for now, it's Chad that leads away from Carter, Elliot, Jude, Ethan, Olivia, Luke, Braden, Jet, Jack and Jordan rounding out the 11 karts, and the last lap will come out the next time round.
Time's running out, but the battle's still on there. Jude Livermore there looking to make a move on Cleary. Really close bit of bump and grind between those four. Bryson pushed wide there. Got hooked on the front of Herbison as they tipped it onto the pit straight. Final circuit here this morning for the juniors. Hewitt out front. Skew second. Battle absolutely on for third. Jude Livermore, is he able to make a move stick on Cleary? Only a few remaining. Looks like Hewitt's got a couple of kart lengths, just enough buffer there over Carter Skews, but the battle is well and truly on for third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Olivia Herbison right there in this battle will go down to the final sequence of corners. Onto the pit straight, checkered flag time. Chad Hewitt with the win. Carter Skews second. They'll go back to Cleary, Livermore, Bryson, Herbison, Jacobson next one through. Then Hill, Johnson, Stimson and Darrington round out the 11 karts at the finish here of this one. Great racing once again by the juniors.